it's really hard because the ICs really have like Yoshi's story. All right, here we go. So already he's going really aggro. So Will's playing really aggro. He catches him with the forward smash. Kind of separates somebody, misses the opportunity. He got caught trying to spam needles. Good trade off. Possibly an edge guard situation. Oh, he catches him with a there's a wobble. So he had a pretty solid opportunity at first. He gets the forward smash, just kind of separates him, but he threw out a couple of needles and then got caught wanting to be greedy and throw out another needle. Almost good trade off. He runs off the stage. I'm pretty sure he was meant to do a back air, but that's a great recovery option. Gets back on the stage. Reads the jump. Will's covering it. How you doing, man?
I'm good. How are you? What's your name?
Noah. Zen.
I am Eric, also known as Bipolar Bear.
Bipolar Bear? Sweet.
So we got a super ghetto matchup for Sheik here.
Yeah, definitely not an easy one, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's using the needles really well in this matchup, though.
I feel like he's going to definitely need to camp the ledges because Will, being the best ICs main in Alabama.
Yeah. He needs to use top platform and the runoff needles to separate them.
Yeah.
But
also
he also needs to not get grabbed.
Oh, definitely.
That's rule number 1, and he's not following that right now.
Yeah, I don't think it's working out too well for him right now.
Yeah. This is a good stage for this, I think, though.
For being a Sheik main, I personally like to play more, I wouldn't say defensively, but I like to have space to think and operate. So I like Dreamland personally. But
Dreamland is pretty good too, but I think honestly anything with platforms that's not pretty much anything with platforms I think is pretty good for Sheik.
Definitely need to always ban FD.
Yeah, always ban FD. That's a given versus ICs.
He's really going hard on Popo right there. He gets the edge guard though, so
that's what you got to do when you have when you can get a kill on Popo. Forget Nana, just.
Yeah, he worked that one really well. It was
here he's using the platforms for needles, which is what he needs to do the entire time.
Yeah.
He needs to camp that top platform with runoff needles, but
he catches him approaching.
Yeah, messes up the movement a bit. Gonna get grabbed every single time.
I feel like he needs to adjust his patience. If you're playing ice climbers, especially a Sheik, you gotta really work on your patience because if you don't, that's gonna come back to bite you in the butt.
Yeah.
So he did some pretty good options. He did a lot of full hop needles on the platforms. Caught Nana to kind of desync him a little bit.
Yeah.
So he caught them out a little bit, but then I think right there in the end he got just a little too greedy or ambitious for that option of dash attack. And got caught with the grab, so maybe a little more patience, and I think he will.
Where do you think he's going to take him for stages? I think Pokemon would be a bad idea. I think Pokemon and FD are the two. Okay, back to Yoshi's.
Well, he takes him to Yoshi's because I hope it's not a salty run back.
Ooh, gets grabbed immediately.
Great trade-off.
Ooh, nice matchup. Mash out.
Almost had
Still going to take a lot, though.
Yeah.
Good get-up attack. It's going to separate him a little bit. Down smash is pretty good in this matchup, but it's still shield grabbable.
He needs to, that was on shield, too. It worked out, kind of worked out, not really. I think right there, I think he needs to, if he's doing shield pressure, he needs to do space auto-cancel for bears into jabs.
Yeah.
That's almost, I think the frames on it are almost flawless. So, and especially if you're spaced, Nicey's having a weaker shield, it's going to work out really well. Gets the dash attack.
Nair's the same way. It's positive on shield.
Yeah, there we go. That's a strong Nair.
All right, this is how it needs to start. Also, using the platforms to find back airs is really good in this matchup as well.
Work on that movement.
We got the mystical Jute in the background.
Hey. Dang, all this hard work.
Yeah, that's the problem with this matchup. You work so hard for one stock, and then you just get grabbed, and now you're at a deficit.
Oh yeah, and I think especially for Sheik, you have to work so hard. So I respect the fact he's not switching to his secondary.
It's definitely really hard for Sheik not to get grabbed. Oh, that's for sure.
Oh, some heavy mind games. Sat there, let the shield run out, and then he
nice.
Needs
to. Ooh, I don't know. Nana's messing everything up right now.
Will's quadruple. Will's actually getting really ambitious, which is fine. He has a stock lead, and he's developing the respect, but
He needs to get more aggressive for Nana, I think, when they're in those desync situations.
yeah.
Like, that should have been a free Nana kill, but he messed up the fair. So he's going to get grabbed and
I think
die.
you almost always want to prioritize Nana over Popo because the matchup instantly become what is a 65-35 to like a 70-30 for Sheik's favor when you kill Nana.
Of course, if there's like an opportunity where you can clearly kill Popo like that, then you should go for Popo. But
that was super good. Catches him in the up B, waits it out, hits the needles on Popo, and then gets the forward. That was really clever. But Will really retaliating hard. How much he's
this
going
could
to
be it. Oh, misses the grab. There you go.
He did it again.
Can't do that get up attack from ledge every time.
Yeah, that's what cost him with stock last game as well.
It may work once.
That was a fantastic get up into dash attack.
It's definitely not going to work more than a couple times.
It's really coming down. I feel like any smite mistake like that.
Just lands on the down smash.
Almost spaced it out really well. I feel like there's